This is a podcast, not a news broadcast. We will report situations that are currently out and available for public access. No one on this platform is claiming to be a journalist. We are a group of individuals giving our opinion. Enjoy the show.
You want to get back to the intro and stuff like that?
Homesick Podcast. This is Homesick Podcast.
Yes, it is. Welcome to Homesick Podcast. I'm Miz.
And I'm Liz.
And I want to thank y'all for listening to this little podcast of ours. It's highly appreciated. Now, on my, that's how I would say, my music evaluation, like I'm anyone to actually evaluate anybody's album, but I've been doing it for a little bit now, and I tend to like it, and I've been listening to more music because of it. Taylor Swift album dropped today. Did you listen?
Mm-hmm. I was very excited for it.
Did you? I think I played. We was playing it. You was listening to something. I don't know if you know any of the tracks that was really playing. Anyway,
I don't know the names, so it'll take me a little bit to get the names. But I do like the album. I like the direction it's going.
Okay, well,
I didn't know Taylor Swift was so spicy.
Yeah, she was talking her shit on this one.
Some of the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh.
So Taylor Swift, "Life of a Showgirl" dropped today. A pretty small track list. It's only 12 songs.
I think that's typical, to be honest, for like her albums. I don't think they're really that crazy.
I guess you could be right. I'm not really as too familiar with Taylor Swift songs. On the peak now of women industry beef, Taylor is supposedly throwing shots at pop singer Charlie XCX. You know who she is.
Yeah.
On the track Actually Romantic, the open verse starts with, "I heard you call me boring Barbie when the coke got you high. High five my ex and then said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face." On pop bars right now, she might be giving it to her. But we already know that Taylor's a big act, so
right.
Charlie lost once she mentioned her name. Well, she didn't really mention her name, but subliminally May has said something to her about
I'm really
her.
shocked she did that, to be honest.
I didn't know there was beef.
Me neither.
And I think at the scale at which Taylor's at, she could have looked past that.
Right. Like most people probably don't even know who Charlie XCX is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It seems like right now, currently, women now are aggressive when it comes to this music tip. You got with the rap lane, you know what's going on with Cardi.
Right.
So it seems like it's girls are getting aggressive now. Women, sorry, not girls. Women are getting aggressive. They speaking their mind. They saying how they feel.
Yep.
On the track Eldest Daughter, she touches on how at one time she was opposed to marriage, but now she's open to she's open to it. So that would show the engagement, the whole thing with Travis Kelce. So that explains that. So she's speaking some truth in her music right now. She wasn't for it, now she is. So something's changed. I would say Taylor did it again. It was overall a solid album.
Yeah. I like this one better than the last one she released.
What was the last one title? I don't even know.
Actually, hold on. Let me look that one up. I don't know the album name.
But yeah, I actually was enjoying listening to.
The Tortured Poets. The Tortured Poets Department.
Okay.
That wasn't one of my favorites, but I do like this one.
Yeah, this one seemed to be going in a different direction. I seen 50 was bragging that she mentioned him in the one song, "Ruin the Friendship," which on that track she talks about having a friend that has a boyfriend that she likes and so, and then she was tempted to kiss him. It goes back and forth. Yeah, sounds like a good track.
50 Cent posted on Instagram that he's a Swiftie, and then it's a good album, and everyone should listen to it.
And I agree. It is a good album. Next album I decided to listen to was Doja Cat's new album, V. This dropped, I want to say, Friday? I could be wrong. Or sometime this week. It's 15 tracks on the album. It has more of an 80s vibe throughout. I particularly enjoy it because of the nostalgia. It feels and reminds me of growing up listening to albums like Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. While it may not be on the same level, it's similar in the energy. Doja Cat mentioned that she was inspired by musicians like Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Prince, English songwriter Gary Newman, and German singer-songwriter Nina Hagen. That's number 2 for like women are putting out, I think it's right now is the ladies putting out music right now, and I actually enjoyed this album. I don't think I think Doja is very creative in the music that she does, and for her to take this type of risk by just making it strictly a theme, so it's pretty much a theme album. It kind of reminds me how with the theme that Tyler the Creator went with his last album. You know, people are now expressing expressing themselves a little bit more. That's why I kind of dig it. I think it connected a little better because I felt where she was doing with it. It was a damn good album. The songs was good, catchy.
I haven't heard this one, but it did come out on Friday.
It did come out Friday, right? Okay. On this one, she reunited with SZA on the song "Take Me Dancing," which I believe on the album is, I think, the only feature she got on that album. I think on Taylor she only has one feature on her album too. I don't remember who it is, because like I said, it was more of just me going through songs and trying to listen to it and get an idea of it. But I think if I'm not mistaken, she only has one feature on that album.
You know, Blake Lively liked Taylor Swift's post that she was promoting her album.
Oh, she trying.
That's what the headline was on TMZ.
I think Taylor's best approach is focus on this album, do a tour, and forget all about that shit. Tell her to stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
Don't mess up my business with your nonsense. And last but not least, I listened to Am I the Drama? Last episode we kind of touched on this, but I gave it a real dive on this time.
I really liked it.
Yeah. Cardi B's new album after 7-year hiatus since her last album, Invasion of Privacy, which came out in 2018.
You know
has been
who
a
I
topic
wanted,
of discussion.
Who I wouldn't want to be after this album came out? Bia.
Yeah.
Because that song was crazy.
Yeah. Breath smell like
gun
diarrhea.
What was the one? Gun to your head.
Yeah.
You know, a Bia song. 3 Bia songs.
Bop. Yeah, she
dead.
Yeah, she destroyed her.
I was like, what?
Yeah, Bia didn't have a chance at this at all.
Not
but
at all.
Upon listening to the album, I believe it could be divided into 3 distinct parts. It comprises 23 tracks featuring collaborations from Lizzo and Selena Gomez. So now back to where I said it was broken. I believe it could be split up into 3 parts. The first part, I believe Cardi came out the gate with Attack. So I call the first part of the album Attack. It introduces Cardi B asserting her boundaries and addressing those who cross them. Tracks like Dead featuring Summer Walker, Hello, and Magnet showcase her controversial style, particularly in Magnet, which she takes aim at JT from City Girls.
Oh, okay.
Now, this week, JT did release a diss track, which I don't think she was really saying anything. She tried. I will say she tried, but Cardi had time to sit with the beef and had time to write it. I think JT should have sat a little longer and wrote something a little healthy. Like it didn't shake anything. So still one for Cardi. Pretty and Petty delivers a powerful performance, like you discussed, against Bia, which she destroyed Bia. Totally destroyed her. There's nothing. Bia, you finished. You mopped. You done.
Yeah, I would just
fall back.
After that.
Yeah, just fall back.
Focus on your music.
Exactly. Try to make some tracks. Try to put out a decent album, because that rap battle shit ain't working right now for you. You lost that one. And on the second part of the album, Cardi brings clarity, which dwells into Cardi B's past and present relationships. On the song Man of My Word featuring Dougie F, she candidly reflects on the heartbreak she endured during her marriage to Offset. We all know what she went through with that, the cheating and the nonsense that went on.
Yeah. She said my baby dad's acting like a baby mom.
Yeah. She's not holding any punches.
No.
And technically they're still married. And the nonsense that's going on with that, where he wants her to be responsible to pay for all the stuff.
Yeah.
But however, that's a whole separate story. In contrast, the one song, On My Back, explicitly discussed her relationship with Stephon Diggs. That's on the track where she talks about she misses him so bad she want to hold his shit when he pees.
Jesus.
Now, as an ex, that ain't some shit I want to hear.
Yeah.
But
he had her.
He did. And he didn't appreciate her. He didn't want her. You know what I'm saying? So, as a woman, you could be in that predicament where you could understand where she came from.
Right.
I mean, I know we was talking earlier where I think you was telling me with her having a kid, technically still being married to Offset.
Yeah, they're saying since he's legally her husband on the birth certificate, he'll automatically be defaulted as the dad.
Right. And it's wild.
Right.
But
is it him holding up the divorce?
He doesn't want to make a move until she takes care of everything. Yeah.
That's kind of shitty. So it's not even like it's something she can
No,
help. It's him just being a douche.
correct. And my final thought, my final feel on what the album brings is it's more for the clubs towards the ending. It includes tracks like Time, Trophies, and recently released songs as Up, Outside, and WAP. These tracks are likely to dominate DJ playlists in nightclubs and especially the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
So you're definitely going to hear Cardi in the strip clubs.
Mm.
And finally, on my wrap up of music, there were other notable releases, including Mariah Carey, of course. Here for it all. Try to listen to it. It's not really my thing. I'm not really big on Mariah Carey. Young Thug, after track 1, I kind of didn't really go any further. But I told myself I'm going to go back to it. So I may or may not have something for that next episode. Now, moving on from music, on a lighter note, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky welcome a baby girl. Rocky. The name of the baby is Rocky. The baby was born on September 13th after midnight in Los Angeles. So congrats to those two.
Finally got her girl.
Right. So, it's about time you lock it down, Rocky.
Maybe she doesn't want that.
But hey, just gonna keep having kids. All right. I get it.
I don't know.
That's your thing.
That's their business.
Right. Now, when it comes to shows, we tried to dive into the Netflix series Black Rabbit, starring Jude Law and Jason Bateman. The storyline kind of ruined it for me, and I think I only got up to episode 3. It's it comes off like you think it's the brother that has everything together, and then the mess up. And the mess up was considered Jason Bateman's character. But after you watching, you could clearly see that they're both the fuck ups. I may give it another look again, but is getting past that part of it makes it hard for me to actually sit back and enjoy the show. So I'm gonna say it could be possibly a good show. I just gotta actually get back into it. But I tried. It's so Black Rabbit. It's on Netflix. So anyone who watch it, you can write in and say you guys' opinion on it. But
I didn't really get to watch it.
Right. And
no, I didn't get to watch it. You got further in there. I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, that's when you was working.
I was at work.
Yeah, right.
So can't really give my input on it.
No.
The preview looked really good. The trailer for it, I really wanted to watch it.
That's why we kind of dived into it. Especially I like Jason Bateman too. So I automatically assume it was going to be something, but it's just the storyline for me. It's kind of, yeah. Okay, now I pose a thought-provoking question. My question is, if you had the choice, would you prefer a partner who excels in romance or communication?
Communication.
Yes, man, communicates better.
Yeah, romance you can teach.
You can teach romance.
I think so. I think that's not something that is like make or break. I think communication is probably the number one thing in a relationship.
Really?
So if you don't communicate, the relationship's destined to fail, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Communication is key.
Romance, I could tell you things I like, things like, and you could work on it if you want.
I think with me and you, I think I came in a little reverse because I came in with the romance, but it was hard for me to communicate.
For sure.
Yeah, communication was
it was
really hard
almost
for
our
me.
downfall, for sure.
Yeah. But I was suave.
Yes, but it was like
no communication.
You felt like you didn't have to tell me anything. Like you just up and leave, and I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah, I don't know. I struggled with communication. Now, I don't know what magic he did on me, but yeah, I don't have. I understand it's not as crucial as I made it in my head that you. It's almost like. Well, it's not almost. It's exactly how I felt answering to someone. I'm a grown ass man. Why do I need to answer? But you're my partner. The woman I love, so I should put my guard down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why treat it as such as is like a negative? It's not a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know what my whole conflict was with that. I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely agree. Prefer a partner who's better at communicating. 'Cause at least now with communication, I could better understand you too, love you better. And to treat you in a different manner. Because now I know what you really are, how you really, you know what I'm saying? I get your ins and outs. I understand this is what you are and this is how you are in the morning. This is how you in the evening. You know what I mean? I'm getting to know a person because you're explaining that to me.
Right.
So yeah, I would definitely say communication.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after all my rambling, talk of the town.
Talk of the town.
All right, so let's talk about today's big headline. Sean Diddy Combs was officially sentenced in federal court. The judge handed him 50 months, so that's just over 4 years, for 2 counts of transporting individuals for prostitution. On top of that, he was fined $500,000 and will have 5 years of supervised release after his prison term. Now, because he already spent about a year locked up, that time counts towards the sentence.
Okay.
So what's important here is what he wasn't convicted of. He was acquitted on the heavier charges, racketeering, sex trafficking, which could have carried decades, even life behind bars. So this outcome is definitely lighter than what prosecutors originally were pushing for.
Mm-hmm.
In court, Diddy himself spoke, calling his behavior shameful and apologizing to the women involved. Some of his children also asked the judge for leniency, emphasizing how much they need their father. Diddy sobbed as his defense team played a 12-minute long video in an apparent bid to cast him in a positive light in front of the judge. The judge, though, made it clear philanthropy and celebrity don't erase accountability. He even turned to the victims in the courtroom and said, "We heard you." He did tell Diddy after the sentencing, "You have a chance to show your children what true change and accountability looks like. I am counting on you to make the most of your second chance. Mr. Combs, I know you feel you are in the dark place right now, but these crimes were serious ones. You and your family are going to get through this. There is a light at the end of this tunnel." So the bottom line, Diddy will serve a little over 4 years, minus the time served, pay a hefty fine, and then live under supervision once he's out. Definitely a major chapter in this ongoing saga. One of the jurors reacted after the sentencing, stating, "I think he got off easy. I'm surprised the judge was that lenient. I think 10 years would have been more appropriate. He has many more civil suits filed against him, so he will be in and out of courts for years. I'm sure he will have more fines to pay, too."
Damn.
Cassie also reacted to Diddy's sentencing through her attorney, saying,
She was probably ecstatic.
well, I don't know. She said through the attorney, "While nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, the sentence imposed today recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed. We are confident that with the support of her family and friends, Miss Ventura will continue healing, knowing that her bravery and fortitude have been an inspiration to many." Yeah.
Well, why I said she could be ecstatic is that I know she was kind of like panicking and worrying the fact that if he was going to get released and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So at least, he is going to serve time for the crime that he did commit.
I hope he does take the judge's advice and really changes after this. I hope he doesn't retaliate. I hope he doesn't try to do anything more.
All we could do is wait and see.
Stop paying
I think he
for
might
people.
be eligible for parole in 2 years?
I'm not too sure.
Possibly. I think
I
possibly
don't know.
2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I know he didn't think he was going to jail.
Oh no, he didn't.
He thought he was coming
apparently they're saying that he had things lined up, like interviews. But it's funny because of course 50 Cent, he always has to say something. He made an Instagram post and said, "I understand Diddy may have had some things lined up, but I'm available if you still want to interview someone."
Yes,
Something along
he
those
love
lines.
kicking motherfuckers when they down.
I know, it's so funny.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I figured we'll throw some local news in there. So in Gloucester City, New Jersey, a string of overnight car break-ins has led to arrests and charges, but it wasn't just for the teens involved. So over the weekend, police responded to several reports of car break-ins in the Highland Park neighborhood. 3 teens were arrested, 19-year-old Wesley Hunter from Cherry Hill, along with a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old. Between them, they're facing 28 charges, including burglary, theft, and criminal mischief. Hunter was found to have active warrants and was handed over to Camden County Metro Police. As for the other 2 younger teens, they were fitted with ankle monitors and released to their parents. But here's the twist. Those parents are now facing charges, too, for failing to supervise their children.
Good.
Local residents say they are all for it. But if you remember in a previous episode, Gloucester Township started by saying that they were going to do this.
Yeah, you did talk about that, yeah.
Right, but it looks like Gloucester City didn't talk about it. They just did it, because I didn't even know they were.
Hopefully everybody else follows suit.
I hope so, too. I heard somebody said, maybe your mom told me that it's statewide. Somebody told me that it's statewide. They're doing it everywhere.
Well, let these idiots go ahead and find out for themselves.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, and we have a bunch of kids, and I'm still for it.
Yes, because my thing is, your kids.
Right, we are accountable for our children, so I'm not worried about it. But also, aren't these parents afraid of what their kids could get into? It's just
I don't know
crazy
the
to
mindset
me.
of the free will they try to give kids at such a young age where they could just go and walk. Because those kids were from Camden, right?
One of them was from Cherry Hill. The other two, I'm not sure.
I think, well, could be wrong. Wherever they're from, like they weren't nowhere where the hell they lived.
No, well,
and it was
sure.
late at night. What are you doing walking around at that time of night any damn way?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the shit. Like, you home now. Okay, I can understand a parent may work late. They they have the night shit, but it's like, I don't know. Are we just gonna say that he succumbed to the problem at the household? Oh, there was only a single parent, so there's holes he could fall in. I mean, are we gonna say that's the story that we're gonna go that he? You know what I mean?
I'm not defending this because either way, someone is responsible for these children.
Correct.
But kids are sneaky. Say one of them saying, "I'm going to sleep over this person's house." The parents are thinking they're safe in this person's house.
That could be,
that parent is irresponsible and has the kids out there doing all this nonsense.
You're right.
So it could have been a situation like that. So I'm going to try not to judge 100%, but still, somebody was accountable for these children.
Yeah.
If it wasn't all three of their parents, it was somebody.
No, I think it's good because, like I think I said it last time you brought this up, it's a wake up call. You know what I mean? And it's gonna, because now you, as a kid, now you get caught by the cops. All right, you afraid they're gonna tell your parents, but if your parents now got to go to court for you, right? Yeah, that's a whole nother ass whooping. Yep. So I really, I'm so for this.
Me too.
I want to see how far it goes.
I like it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's all I got. I have another story, but we'll do it another time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm okay with this one.
All right. Okay, moving on to entertainment news. Tyler Robinson's lawyer, Catherine N. Nestor, appeared before the judge, Utah County appointed Nestor, Michael N. Burt, and Richard J. Novak to represent Robinson after a judge determined that Robinson couldn't afford any attorney himself. I guess he couldn't get
Who's Robinson?
Tyler Robinson, the
Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
Okay, I was confused on who you were talking about.
Yeah, he's being represented by, I guess, a court-appointed lawyer. Mm-hmm. Catherine Nestor, and her prosecutors discussed the procedural next steps for introducing evidence in the case. The judge scheduled the next preliminary hearing for October 30th. Robinson is expected to attend the hearing in person in the courtroom. The defense requested Robinson's virtual attendance due to security concerns. So he had his hearing, but they didn't want to do it because they was afraid of something may happen, or somebody, I guess, will try to take him out. I don't know. I'm
not too sure, but I think because it was such a quick hearing, they didn't want to waste the time of getting him in there.
Okay. And following, Luigi Mannion. Mm-hmm. His attorneys claim that Luigi's rights have been intentionally and seriously violated by the NYPD. Mm-hmm. Federal government, and other public officials to secure the possibility of a death penalty for him. They're saying pretty much that's what the aim is. So they're saying that NYPD, and I guess the news and everyone around this case is trying to basically persuade one overall look of how Luigi is represented. So he's an evil person. That's pretty much, they saying they don't like that narrative. They argue that this violates a warrant and it warrants the unconstitutional indictment to be struck down. The attorneys cite that the NYPD's leak of information, including handwritten manifesto, as evidence of these violates his rights. They also accused the FBI and NYPD of staging a perp walk that showed Luigi shackled and surrounded by law enforcement as he's headed to the courtroom after his arrest. The attorneys claim that this stunt conducted in front of the media was intended to dehumanize him. They believe that these actions undermine the fairness of his trial. So they're saying pretty much what you get is that they don't like the image that he's being painted. They want to give him every chance he could get to have a fair trial.
I mean, he allegedly killed someone.
Allegedly, correct. Moving on to Colin Kaepernick is stepping into to cover the cost of a second independent autopsy for DeMartravon Trey Reed. This is the black student found hung from a tree in the college campus. These decisions come after officials announced Reed's death as a suicide. The family's concern arose when relatives were initially informed that Reed was found dead in his dorm room. However, officials later stated that it didn't appear Reed suffered any injuries consistent with an assault. On the same day, 100 miles from the University Delta State, A white man, 36-year-old Corey Zukatis, was found dead hanging from a tree.
So he was hung from.
So
he was hanging from a tree, but they told the family he was in his dorm.
This was with Trey Reed's situation. He was found hanging from a tree, and then the story that was being told was that they found him in his dorm room dead.
Jesus.
Then there was 100 miles away from this situation, another person was found hung, white man, 36-year-old. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So they're saying with the one with Trey's situation, Colin Kaepernick is looking into it to get another set of eyes on it. Because the story, what they're trying to say is that there's some type of cover-up going on.
Yeah, why didn't he do an autopsy on both?
It's
they're both the same situation.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. They're speculating it has something to do with the police down south.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to look into that. That's what they're hoping to get some type of clarity from that.
Mm.
Moving on to the most screwed up and kind of, we touched on it. This with the singer David.
Mm-hmm.
He has canceled the remaining leg of his U.S. tour due to mounting questions about his connections to the possible murder investigation. Yeah. He was also scheduled to attend an event at the Grammy Museum on Wednesday, September 24th, but his name has been quietly removed from the main event page on the website. Despite this, he still has several international tour dates scheduled in October and November.
I'm curious if he'll be able to go to that.
However, it seems highly unlikely that he would be able to leave the country amid the investigation in Celeste Rivas' death. Celeste was missing for over a year before her body was found. She was 13. Yes. She was 13 when she went missing and later identified as 15 when she was found dismembered in David's trunk.
This whole story is so sad and sick and disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And he allegedly is rapping about it in one of the songs.
Yeah, he's a singer. Yeah, he had a song.
Singing, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's just disgusting. And then he had a blood-covered shirt, and then he started making them and selling them.
Correct. Yeah, his
a lot of coincidence with this one, too.
Yeah, it seems like he's a little out there. Authorities searched his Los Angeles home, which they believe he was living in before his tour began. They searched for traces of blood and collected hair samples during the search. Now, his friends spoke up, I guess, trying to speak on his behalf because he used to do Twitch and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to say that they were under the idea that Celeste was of age. They had no idea that she was so underage when her and what's her name was together. Okay, so now they have a private investigator named Steve Fisher tracked down the tow report of the car. Mm-hmm. He claims to obtain the photos of David's 2023 Tesla Model X when it was towed and impounded. He says, I also received a copy of the complaint file on August 26, 2025, reporting the vehicle as abandoned, along with vehicle impound report. Only mentioned a large dent in the rear, but there was no mention of any odor. The tow report stated that nothing of value was found inside the car. The photo suggests that the car had been left in the same spot for an extended period. The initial complaint was filed on August 26th, and the car was first inspected and cited on August 27th. It was then ticketed again on September 3rd and towed and impounded on September 5th. This whole time, the car was going back and forth, and I guess there was no smell and there was no inkling of there's a body in the trunk. The report also noted that there were no warrants on the vehicle, meaning it was not reported stolen at the time. He said, I redacted certain details, including the license plate from the photos, and her death certificate has been released. Mm-hmm. She was, I guess they say her body was released to her family. Celeste was discovered on September 8th, 2025 in the vehicle. The cause of death is still under investigation, and an autopsy was conducted, but the medical examiner is waiting for results from the toxicology test. Additionally, the certificate indicates that Celeste was not pregnant. So there was rumors that people were saying that they believed that she could have been killed due to pregnancy. He wasn't ready to be a father, and it could have been some type of argument and stuff like that. But she was not. She was not found pregnant. The story, yes, is sad. It's crazy, and it shows how sick and twisted this David kid is actually is. Mm-hmm. Now, like how as parents of daughters and stuff like that, supposedly not to bash anything with the parents, the mom was aware that she was seeing some kid named David.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that there's video of they showing her leaving her house. They have a camera that tracked her walking path and stuff like that. I don't get how I get what they're trying to do. They're building their investigation, but this man has not been detained. He's still out. He's still
Yeah,
free.
but based off of all the true crime and stuff that I watch, they're not going to arrest because you only have a certain amount of time to press charges once you arrest someone.
Mhm.
And they're not going to do that right now. They're going to build the best case they can so that once he gets arrested, they got all their shit lined up. They're not going to do it right now. Not if it's some things that they're afraid they won't be able to keep in court.
Mhm.
They're not going to arrest him until they get that down.
With the hold,
I'm sure they are watching him. It would be highly unlikely he's able to do this to someone else because he is kind of at a risk. The fact he was able to do this, allegedly.
they have the same tattoo on the finger. The shh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's pictures of them together. There's a video of her at a show looking down at him.
Yeah.
Everything points to then I heard the
it.
stupid rumor that there's possibly another singer named David that it could have been and not this David.
Yeah, but
come on.
That's crazy.
It's a mockery to even have that discussion.
Yeah, but
the girl is dead and brutally murdered. You know what I'm like? What sick, twisted individual. But when you listen to his music and see this kid, you can see that he's troubled. He's out there. You know what I mean? He even speaks of death like it's something like good or like positive. Like he accepts it. Like he said he thought about murdering. Like he had dreams about murdering and he wrote it in music and stuff. He's a sick individual. Mm-hmm. And then the way the world works, because of this investigation, his music sale is going up.
Yeah, of course.
It's sad.
Weird infatuation with killers.
That's nuts. I look at it like, bro, you guilty. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I believe that. I mean, the facts is there. I'm not a cop, but from what's been released and what you see, all fingers point.
It's your opinion. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Course, you're innocent until proven guilty. So
I guess
what it is.
Yeah. All right, David. We'll see. Moving on. Stephon Diggs, the father of Cardi B's new pregnancy, has been involved in a separate paternity case. Alina Lapura has filed court documents alleging that Stephon Diggs is the father of her months-old child. However, Diggs has expressed uncertainty about the fraternity of the child. In mid-July, he filed a motion stating that he was unsure if he was the parent of the baby. Diggs requested genetic testing to officially determine the fraternity. A stipulation signed by a judge on July 17 required both Lapura and Diggs to undergo genetic testing. However, it's unclear whether either of them have taken the test or what the results would be. So Cardi is now having a kid for him, and I believe he has 2 other baby mamas.
Yeah, and they're like months apart.
Right. So I don't know what to suspect about Cardi and this relationship. Yeah, it's a lot going on.
I did see fans commented on, I don't know if she was live or just on her post, but somebody commented and said, what are you going to do? He's got all these baby moms. And she said, well, he's our baby dad now. So I don't know. I guess she's dealing with it as best she can.
Okay.
I don't know if she knew about it ahead of time. Obviously, she's pregnant now. So it's like, what could you do at this point? But
correct. Okay. Now, what's been all over social media? Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are going after each other on X Spaces. Started on X Spaces. It was all over the place. It started from Nicki announcing her new album and speaking on Cardi's album, calling her Barney B, and that the album is a flop. Which, when I looked into it, it debuted at number 1 on Billboard 200 with 200,000 first week. So I don't know where.
I don't get why girls got to go at each other. They're both amazing. I like both of them. I don't know why they did. Why is there beef between them?
Yeah, but it got nasty.
It damn sure did.
And so
kids should be off limits.
So yeah, like you said, the back and forth was it went too far. Nicki says, "Culture, you a roach and a monkey," about a child.
That was not appropriate.
Like your sister. I don't understand that. Cardi returns with how Nicki's son is nonverbal because she fucked him up with drugs. She also started threatening and to beat up Ice Spice. I have the audio of that. And let's pull that up. It you heard it. It sounds nuts. Like she's going crazy. She's yelling, screaming. So here it is.
What she said? Why you wanna act dumb? Why you wanna act dumb? I really don't know. You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get right beat up by my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto?
Yeah, you can see from that she was doing the most, and then she did a remix with Lotto on one of her records, and then she made a public apology to Lotto for what was said in the audio. I don't get why it seems like a lot is going on right now. She's pregnant. She shouldn't be getting that worked up for nonsense.
Yeah.
Talking about she gonna fight in the street. She even told Nikki she was gonna fight and all this type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Just
when it comes to kids, I kind of get it. But yeah, she's pregnant at the end of the day too.
But let's just relax.
Oh gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just relax. It's not that serious. Y'all are two big rap stars.
Mm-hmm.
Little girls, grown women, people look up to you. Let's stop with the nonsense. It's not even that serious.
Yeah.
You know, and then to bring a child into it, you're going a little too far.
It seems like it's gonna get bad.
But as of right now, it seems like their beef has slowed down, but Nicki isn't done. She fired at Jay-Z, saying he had sabotaged tours for her in the past and stopped music from coming out. This is what Nicki's claiming. Here's what she had to say. Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already begun legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen. He said it's Beyonce's beat, and the producer she called Hoberson just laid down and let them take it, and then sued me for remaking a similar beat. This is what she claiming happened with her and Jay-Z. She also made fun of Quavo when she states there was a conversation they had, and he referred to himself as the Beyonce of the group of Migos. Then she wrapped up her whole rant and she went after Rick Ross, calling him a flat, sloppy ass, and she's happy that Reebok dropped him.
Jesus.
Yeah, she just went on a rage. So, I don't know. I think as women, you guys need to really stop that. I don't get what the end game of all of this is.
I don't get it either.
Is this a hype, something that's coming up? It was like, why is it so ramped up right now? Where is this just like back to back every day is something? I don't know. Moving forward, I have Tyrese is in the news again. On September 18th, a neighbor let his dog outside only to discover it dead minutes later from a brutal animal attack. Jesus. Nicole Dewar, the police animal service captain, says Tyrese has been warned repeatedly about letting his cane corso roam free, calling it negligence that ended with an innocent animal killed. Dewar also states that authorities have no idea where Tyrese cane courses are, so he hid the dogs or put them somewhere. Accusing him of giving law enforcement a runaround, Tyrese was supposed to surrender the dogs last Friday, but never showed up. His lawyers later told police Tyrese needs to get his affairs in order first. Cops got a warrant and searched Tyrese's home on September 22nd, but neither nor the dogs or Tyrese were there. The same day, Dewar says Tyrese's manager told investigators that the animals would be handed over, but on a three-way call, Tyrese suddenly reversed course. So Tyrese's dogs killed the neighbor's dog. Tyrese acts like he's compliant, he's going to work with them, and then decides, I'm not going to hand over my dogs. He must have hit him, put him somewhere, and then he himself went to Dubai for a while. He's hiding out somewhere. I don't understand. I think that's crazy, but I don't. So what would they do in that case? I guess they would try to put the dogs down.
I'm really not too sure. I think it has to have like a certain amount of times that the dog's bitten somebody for them to do that. But I don't know. Maybe there it is. They'll put them down. I'm not too sure.
That's crazy.
Because hand them over. What was it? Just like test them for rabies? Was it to see like?
I think it meant something else. I think turn them over is so like them taking the dogs from him. Because in the description they say that he had previous conversations with this person. He spoke to animal services before. So I think they were taking the dogs permanently from him. Yeah.
I mean, that's a sad situation, but I don't get how his dogs got out to bite that dog. To kill the dog, and not even bite him, kill the dog. Yeah, that's sad. But I do feel for the person that lost their dog, because that's traumatizing in itself.
It is. Did you hear? Well, the first story was with Jay-Z trying to get a casino pass in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Well, that fell through.
Yeah.
So Nas and his team of investors within the New York State Gaming Commission just voted to close on a $5.5 billion Resorts World Casino in Queens.
Oh, in Queens.
Yeah. This falls after Jay-Z and Roc Nation were turned down on their bid to open a Caesar Palace casino by the president of the committee, Donovan Richards, who took it upon himself to say, "Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again." So there was some clash between Jay-Z's camp and the committee.
I seen. I don't know if it's true, but they were saying that like a lot of people were happy it wasn't happening in Manhattan because that's where he was putting it.
Yeah,
right?
because it was gonna cause. They pretty much pitched it as it was gonna give more jobs. It was gonna create money and stuff like that. Other people looked at it as it was just gonna cause chaos in the city.
Yeah,
there's too much already going on in the city, so
There
that
is.
alone would just be ridiculous.
I kind of agree. The times we've been in the city, it's been
Correct.
crazy. I can imagine that.
But I forgot where in Queens it is, but I believe it's a designated area that used to be used for something, not casino wise, but it was a piece of land that was, I think it was either a track or something else. Not too clear on that. I don't want to state anything factual, but I believe the reason why that passes because it benefits that area in Queens. So congrats to Nas on that. Moving forward, we have Metro Boomin has been found not liable in his civil sexual assault case brought by a woman named Vanessa Lemestre, who claimed the super producer drugged and raped her during a studio session back in 2016. The jury trial concluded on Thursday after 3 days of deliberation. Both Metro and Vanessa testified in the case. Vanessa alleged she sought comfort from a platonic friendship after losing a child, but claimed back in September 2016 she blacked out after consuming Xanax and alcohol and woke up to find Metro raping her.
Oh my
Metro's
God.
Metro's defense argued the case was nothing more than a shakedown for money. Vanessa was seeking more than $3 million in damages, but Metro said he never heard any accusations until the lawsuit was filed 9 years later and testified that any relationship between the two had been consensual. Of course, it's always consensual.
Yeah.
It's always consensual till somebody said they were raped.
I don't get how this still happens. I don't understand the mentality. I don't understand.
That's been pretty much the narrative this year. A lot of.
I know, and I don't know. I don't get it. It's like you get money and you act stupid. Oh, like allegedly, of course, we don't know if this is
allegedly,
really true.
But in this, you
hear it
lose sight of what right or wrong is when you have, you know
money.
what I mean? Not saying we don't know. We allegedly, this is what's going on. But in cases of people in that tax bracket that are famous and popular and stuff like that, normally lose sight of day-to-day shit because I guess their experiences. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows how this turns out. But that's all I have on entertainment news. This episode, we have no main topic. Sorry.
Darn it.
We're going to move right into random news. My favorite part. Hope you like it.
I do.
Let's see where we go with this. First thing. Studies show that playful teasing your partner can lead to stronger relationships and stronger emotional bonds. Psychologists also note that when partners tease each other in good nature, it reduces stress and creates a strong conflict resolution amongst one another. Being that playful, teasing signals understanding.
See, so lighten up, my guy.
No, I'm very
constantly
sensitive.
Teasing him.
I can't. I don't like playing. Don't call me out my name. Don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Respect me as such. And that's what it is.
He was just
I don't like joking. What?
You were just triggered.
I wasn't triggered.
Live
I'm fine.
podcast.
I'm good. All right, moving on.
Yeah, of course.
A new study found that couples who text throughout the day, even just quick check-ins or silly jokes, report feeling more connected.
I love when you do that, but you don't do it often. But I do love when you do randomly.
Okay, these micro moments of digital
He doesn't
affection,
like
work
his
life,
random
emotional
pieces.
glue, reminding your partner, I'm here in the middle of everyday chaos. It's about the depth of the text. It's the consistency of the presence. So it's just you going all day when you haven't spoke, but just to hear randomly throughout the day text
Right.
message, you know what I mean? It makes you feel loved and thought of.
That's why I said I loved it.
I do it.
Okay.
I do it. You don't do it. You don't text me throughout the day
That's a
like,
damn lie.
hey,
I do text you.
you sexy thing. What's up? I don't get none of them shits.
I don't get
Or,
that
you know what I
either,
mean?
but
I
yes,
can't say,
that's a
maybe I
damn
could bleep
lie.
it out, what you call me.
That's a damn lie.
You know what I mean? It might be too explicit for the listeners.
That's a damn lie.
You know what I
I
mean?
do text him randomly.
You don't say nice things to me.
Get
You
the
be like,
fuck outta here.
yo,
Yes, I do.
you know that mortgage payment coming up.
I do not even text you about bills. Why am I texting you about bills? No, I'll text you like random, like, hey, I miss you. I hope you're having a great day at work.
Whoa.
I have damn sure. I
That
just got
might
a new
be-
phone and
The
my
Wi-Fi might be out or something because I ain't never
Listen,
received
my
them
messages
joints.
deleted, but I
Uh-huh.
guarantee you,
Okay.
if I didn't get that new phone, I would have been able to show proof because I've definitely done that. He's a liar.
This is nah.
Wow, that's interesting. That's very
Because I'm the one that's doing it. I'm the one pouring my heart out. Like, you know, I go throughout the day and I'm like, yo, I ain't supposed to be shorty all day. Love you, girl.
I would love to meet Shorty.
My cinnamon toast
'Cause it
crunch.
can't be me.
All right.
That's crazy.
Well, we do text each other. All jokes aside, we do. Moving on. This is gonna help you with certain
I
things.
got
So,
side eye for that one.
so there's some emotions that you felt, but you couldn't explain it. So here's some names of different feelings you may have experienced throughout life. And you didn't actually know the name and what it was. Were you giving me school face
I'm
for?
pretty. I know what I feel. I'm pretty good with my emotions. So I'm curious to know these words you think I don't know.
I'm glad you speak so highly of yourself. Well, here's one. It's called exulanus. It's the tendency to give up trying to talk about an experience because people are unable to relate to it.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced that?
I've never heard that word.
Not the word, what I just explained. The tendency to give up trying to talk about an experience because people are unable to relate to it. Do you not speak on something because you figure the room won't understand
No.
where you're coming from?
No.
You never had that feeling?
No.
You know, you're not making this fun at all.
I am
All
not
right.
afraid to discuss the experiences I've had. If anything, I feel like people enjoy hearing things they never have done before.
What?
People enjoy hearing stories about things they haven't done or experienced.
I'm saying you yourself as
You
the
asked
person
me,
in
yes.
the group
I'm not
never
the type
felt
to be
awkward
like,
about speaking about something because you were worried about what the room
no.
may think. No? All right. Next one is a hanker
I own my
sore.
shit. A
It's
what?
called hanker sore.
Anchor sore. Okay. Is
It's
that
finding
STD?
someone so attractive that it actually hurts or pisses you off.
Never experienced
Yeah,
that either.
You ever seen someone you was like, damn, motherfucker, you know what? Fuck him. You ain't never seen nobody you was like, shit.
No. Of course there's attractive people out there, but not that it pisses me
Where who
off.
you find attractive?
It doesn't piss me off. If
Yeah.
anything, I'm just like, damn, they look good.
Oh,
It could be guy or
damn,
girl.
they look good.
It could be guy or girl.
It's good
I don't
to hear.
discriminate.
I hear.
Well, our daughter agreed with that one. She liked that one.
Oh, you had a hanker sore? All right. We're going to have a real strong conversation after this.
A strong one.
Moving on. 82% of men say physical affection from their partners is the only thing that helps them manage stress and feel happy.
I agree with that.
Listen to.
I know, I
Hold on, my
heard
fault.
men.
You jumped the gun.
I heard
82% of men
I heard it.
say physical affection from their partner is the only thing that helps
Well,
them manage stress
I don't
and
need
feel
a
happy.
statistic to tell you women enjoy that too. And we like that. It'll erase the stress. I know, God forbid I discuss what women like.
Nah, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Go ahead. You know what I mean? We have both.
I'm just saying I agree with that.
We have a man
I
and a
feel
woman
the
on this
same way, and
podcast.
I
So
am
I expect you
100%
to
a
speak from a
woman.
female's point of view. You know what I mean? I'm just saying what I read here. But yeah, let's talk about what women, how much percentage you think it is on women?
A lot.
A lot? That's not a number.
I don't need a number. I don't like
You got it.
statistics.
Yeah,
Who are
you
they
too-
quizzing
yo,
anyway with these
you
statistics?
just gangster. You too,
I
Puck. I
am.
ain't got nothing else to
Actually,
say. You got it.
Yeah. Actually, you're right.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I should just move on.
No,
Shut
keep
the fuck
going.
up. No, I'm done on that one.
Why would you shut up?
After United States birth rates have dropped from a 7-year in a row, new research from the Population Research Institute warns that if the fertility rates fail to climb at least 2.7 children per woman, well above the widely cited replacement level of 2.1, America as a whole would be on the path of extinction.
Well, you know what that means.
No.
Time for another.
I guess we gonna have to stop
We
because
need to help.
we not gonna populate the world. We good. No, I don't. Shit, I'm done.
I mean, I feel like as my civic duty, I need to.
Bro, we done.
I need to help this.
We
help
are
the economy,
done.
Help the birth rate.
We are done. We're not having any more children. You don't think we have enough?
What's one more?
What are we gonna do as two people that's gonna fix this problem? We're gonna just
we're adding
what we Nick Cannon? We gonna try to just keep having babies over and over?
I mean, we're helping the population.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna sit this one out. Moving forward,
you don't have to do much work.
Psychologists explain that when someone gets upset very easily or small things in a relationship, it can often be a reflection of how deeply they care about their partner and the bond they share. Shut up. This heightened sensitivity comes from emotional investment. When a person loves strongly, even little action, words, or change in the tone can feel amplified. Because the relationship matters so much to them, their emotions are more reactive, not of weakness, but because the connection carries weight and fear losing of it or damaging it. In many cases, this kind of intensity is tied to attachment, where love magnifies both joy and vulnerability, making partners more attitude and sometimes more reactive to each other's behavior. So the people that, like myself, go ahead, hit it. Don't waste no time.
Oh my God.
You damn right. So people that get triggered easily have a deeper connection emotionally. So that means I just love so damn hard. That's what it is. I've been saying this shit for years.
You know what I call it?
What's up?
Psychotic, crazy, annoying.
Crazy.
Couple things.
That's not crazy. They basically saying, did you hear what I said? When you're deeply connected to that person and you care so much about them, you're easily triggered because I care.
Well, your triggers annoy the shit out of me because it's too easy.
I'm just saying.
He's like a walking time bomb.
No. It's just from this, it's just I love you too much.
What the hell?
It's the truth. I just love way too much.
All right.
You ain't got nothing to say on that one?
No.
Sure?
No.
Because you agree with it.
I summed it up already. I don't like it. You're too easily triggered.
I'm not easily triggered.
Yes, you are. If that's the case, reel back the love a little bit, so that way you're not so triggered.
You want me to ease up all this love? That's crazy.
Oh, God.
All right, I have audio of a woman citing the wildest shit. So the statement is, a woman says men who drive Mercedes are feminine. And I'm going to play word for word what she says and how she feels about the situation.
A man in a Mercedes is not a man. That's a bad bitch. In fact, a man pulling up in a Mercedes is a bad bitch waiting for you to hold his purse. Look, babe, I don't make the rules. It's just a feminine car. It's not me. When you look at it, it looks like a feminine car. When you look at a BMW, it's giving masked. Audi, masked. A Mercedes, babe, that's femme. Femme as fuck. It's giving girl. Toyota, that one is very gender neutral. I'm not gonna lie, babe. A Mercedes.
All right. That motherfucker's stupid as shit. I'm just saying the fact that she even sat there and tried to equate and make sense of that a vehicle is considered feminine or masculine is fucking stupid. I just basically played this to prove how stupid she sounds. Because that's nonsense. How could you say somebody that drives a Mercedes is feminine? How could you judge a person off a class of car?
Right.
Now, granted, there are some cars certain men shouldn't be stepping out of.
Then you're contradicting yourself.
No. I'm not saying it's feminine. I'm just saying it look weird. I'm not giving it a sexuality.
Why does it look weird?
You see a 6 foot something motherfucker big as shit stepping out of a Prius. What you saying?
He must like small cars.
Okay. I think it's stupid to class it as a feminine or a male thing. So then what? Pickup trucks is masculine. So women shouldn't drive pickup trucks because it's masculine.
I don't think
because there's women that drive pickup trucks.
And I love it. I love that.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's just.
So you're saying a tall woman shouldn't drive a Prius because she's tall?
Drive whatever you want. All right.
There you go.
Drive whatever you want.
There you go. Perfect.
I want to see your ass fit in a fucking Prius, being that damn big. But go ahead.
Listen, I don't think after watching the other guys, I don't think I can own a Prius. But to each his own. And that's a great movie. And if you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's really old, but it's amazing.
What was the movie
favorites.
Again? Huh? What was the movie?
The Other Guys.
Oh, great. Phenomenal movie.
Yeah. Where were you at just now?
Oh, no. I was listening to your shit, and then I kind of drifted off somewhere. Then you weren't
listening anymore.
That was drifting off somewhere else.
Wow.
Okay. According to research conducted in Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology, men tend to find women who wear less makeup as more attractive. I do believe that. I hate a beat face. Overly beat face.
Well, especially because you ever see those Instagrams where you see like a woman who looks like completely different after the makeup,
and then she put on makeup and she bad as shit. Yeah,
I do kind of get that because it's crazy.
It's false advertisement. That's exactly what it is.
Like they say, take the first date swimming just so you can see what they really look like.
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
Nothing against women that wear makeup. It's when you wear too much of it. Right. When you just over foundation. Just slabbing shit on your face, really like amazing. Brick by brick.
Like that's genuinely a talent. If you can transform your look, I literally am obsessed with watching.
You should work in Hollywood and do horror movies.
Not horror movies, but it's amazing.
No, not horror movies.
No, not horror movies. All right.
Okay.
Your random stuff's all over the place today.
Another one. A bride found her soon-to-be husband's affair messages only a few days before their wedding. Jesus. Instead of calling the ceremony off right then and there, she opted for something a lot more humiliating. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
She read the text at the altar in front of everyone in attendance. The venue was stunned to hear about the ongoing affair, and the wedding was ultimately called off, leading to the groom to walk off into shame.
I hope she still got to enjoy her reception. Party.
No, but talk about petty, though.
It is petty, but, I mean, all right, look at it this way. It was probably too last minute to cancel. So you were losing your money regardless. Right. Yeah, you were losing your money regardless, so... I would have probably did the same thing. It's so last minute, and then the fact you're cheating right before we get married, like, fuck you.
No, it's just when she found out. Who knows? He didn't just do it the day before they got married.
Right, but she said
it's just when she found out he could have been cheating longer. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the dude, but I'm just saying it could have been a longer time frame.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, that's probably she just probably still wants to celebrate.
It's just a little too much. She just called the shit off to do all of that at the wedding for what?
Maybe that's how she wanted to get it out there.
Yeah, but you're still hurt. It doesn't take away that you're hurt. I'm surprised you was even to mutter up all that to just get that far.
I'm sure she
get
was
makeup
shaky,
done, put on your dress, walk down the aisle.
Yes.
You don't see how sick that sounds? You went and put makeup on knowing you ain't marrying this motherfucker. Put on a dress, walk down the aisle, had your dad hold all of that, and then you read your vows and this is what you did.
Right. That's maybe the way she wanted to deal with it.
No, that just shows another level of crazy. Y'all don't see it in each other.
Nah.
That's normal.
Because I probably did that. If I already knew I was losing the money and it didn't matter. All right. I'll be there reading the text too.
That's wild.
Yep.
All right, wrapping it up now. The last thing I want to touch on is next year's Super Bowl, the 60th. It's going to be headlined by Bad Bunny. You have any thoughts on it?
I mean, I don't really know any Bad Bunny songs, so I feel like I really shouldn't comment on it. I don't know.
Well, it's nothing wrong with what you're saying because a lot of people have said that. I myself don't listen to Bad Bunny. Nothing against Bad Bunny. I just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm not going to tune in to the Super Bowl because at the end of the day, you want to watch the halftime show. I mean, I know anything that's being said or what's going on, but I'm going to watch it. So I don't think it's going to take away from ratings. I think you're actually going to gain more viewers. You're going to gain more people to watch it. You might gain more people in the seats because a lot of people listen to Bad Bunny. Like he's big.
Yeah.
He's not like a small time act. He's a big act.
I feel like it's like some people love it, some people hate it. Like that's
And
what
that's
I've
with
been
every
seeing
performer.
on my feed.
I think every performer that has
Well, right.
performed on the Super Bowl, some group wasn't happy that
Yeah.
that person was performing. So I'm just gonna wait to see what happens.
I mean, congrats to him. It's a big deal to be able to do the Super Bowl.
Right. Congrats to Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I have.
All right, well, I have some.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Random fun fact I found myself.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
So, warming your feet at night can help you sleep better.
This is what you brought to the table?
Like sleeping with socks can make you sleep better. You know what else? Along those lines? Socks actually increase the chance of orgasm by over 50%.
What?
Yep. There you go.
Hold on.
So who's gonna wear socks
hold on.
tonight?
I feel like I know you think you dropped the bomb, but you confused the shit out of me just now. So you're saying you started out with socks warming up your feet.
Yeah.
Then you just dived in and just jumped into a new thing that
warming
socks has something to do with
orgasms can help you sleep better.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much wearing socks at night will help you sleep better.
Uh-huh.
Socks also increase your chance of orgasm by over 50%. So who's wearing socks?
Both men and women?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I do normally keep the socks on when I'm doing my do. I'm not like a pull-off.
You don't sleep with socks, though. He does not sleep with socks.
No, I
do
take
every
them
night.
chauncey's off.
But I'm always freezing, so the more, the better. But yeah, fun fact.
And it says it increases it?
Yeah, by over 50%.
Damn, I gotta maybe some. You want to see me come to bed with some high tube socks?
So who's wearing socks tonight?
Shit, that's my new protection now.
Yeah, there it is.
Cause I don't wear rubbers.
And he doesn't want another one.
Huh?
Huh?
All right, wrapping it up.
Yeah, wrapping it up.
I think that's all we got to say.
Yeah, so this episode's exhausting.
I'm gonna go get me some shit. I'm gonna go to Dick's to get me some tube socks. But that's all I got. Dick's. You got anything else?
All right.
Any more random?
No, I'll save it for next episode. I've had my fill of this episode.
All right. Let's wrap it up. So I want to thank everyone for listening and tuning in. God bless, and we'll talk later.
See you next time.
This is Homesick Podcast.
Oh my God.